Peace and love, family. Peace and love. It's your boy Chris Enlightened coming back again with some more spiritual vittles. And today I'm going in on, are you ready for love? Ooh, this is a good one, family. This is a good one. Are you ready for love? Ooh, that sounds good. Are you ready for love? Woo. I get this question asked more than any question. How do I find love, Chris? What can I do to get love, Chris? You got any rituals for love, Chris? And I always start out my reply with, make sure you're where you want to be. Because a lot of people think they're ready for love, and everyone feels as if they're ready for love. Everyone does. Everyone thinks wherever they are on their spiritual path or whatever path they're on, they feel as if they're ready for love. But I'm here to tell you, family, if you've disrespected love in the past, or if you're not quite right where you want to be, you're going to attract that which you've already given out in the world when it comes to love. I got a lot of friends who have disrespected love all in their teens, 20s, and 30s. And now that we're getting seasoned in our 40s, they're ready to settle down. But the current or the reservoir of energy that is love has been watching you disrespect it for so long. You can't possibly think you're going to be blessed with good love after disrespecting love for so long. You've proven to be an advocate for that which isn't love, and now you're trying to attract love. It just doesn't work like that. In order for you, if you've been one of those persons, one of those people that's been disrespecting love for so long, it's going to take at least half the amount of time disrespecting love to really get yourself ready to embrace real love. Not all the time, but most of the time. You have to tell the energy of love that you apologize. I'm sorry for disrespecting love for so long. I feel as if I'm ready now. You have to treat love as if it's a consciousness. You have to be the love you want in your life. If you're looking for someone to be generous and catering and nurturing to you, you're going to have to be that to the world, because there's always a return on whatever you give. You can't be out here lying, stealing, cheating, disrespecting people, thinking negative, and think you're going to find this beautiful mate that's going to be everything that you need in life. One of the biggest misconceptions of love is you're going to find someone that's going to make you better. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. You can't expect someone to give you that which you can't give yourself. If you haven't mastered yourself, if you haven't mastered the art of making yourself feel good, you can't possibly put that weight on someone else. You can't possibly put that weight on someone else. That's not how love works. Because if you're just waiting to be pampered and catered to, the person who's loving you wants that in return as well. If they don't get it over time, they'll go looking for it somewhere else. It's just as simple as that. But if you two both love each other and love yourselves, man, that's a beautiful union, family. That's a beautiful union. Another thing about love is, and I really want you guys to listen, you have to prepare yourself. You have to, like, if you have a lot of trauma that you need to deal with, a lot of spiritual and mental detritus or waste, if you haven't dealt with that, you're going to attract someone on that same frequency that's going to come with those same baggage. They're going to come with that same baggage, family. And you're going to have to deal with that. And it's hard to see your flaws. It's hard to see your flaws. But the person you're with is a reflection of your energy, spirit, and just your thoughts. Everyone that you're with, whether they're low, if you feel as if they're lower than you or higher than you, they're an aspect of your consciousness, family. You can't attract anything that you're not already are. So if you attracted someone and you're dogging your mate out, talking about they're not doing this and not doing that, you're essentially dogging yourself out, family. You're essentially dogging yourself out. The third thing about love is you have to choose good. You can't find someone and say, wow, they have potential. I'm going to make them do this so I can mold them into that. It doesn't work like that. When you meet them, if they're not doing what you want to do, they're not going to do it later. It never works out like that. They may try, but it won't work out like that. You have to choose good. The biggest thing about love for me is you can't be superficial with love. There's one thing about attraction, raw attraction, but love is deeper than that. Love is like a force. It's like a spiritual quantum entanglement where your souls interlock. You can't stop thinking about them. And that's not infatuation. That's real love. And when you meet someone that you really love, it's like you're giddy in the beginning. If you're arguing or you feel as if you need to go to counseling, that's not the person for you. Your energy's not matching. I don't want you guys to think that love is balanced. Love is not balanced. You want to create a harmonious relationship with your partner. You may be a giver and they may be a taker. You can't expect a taker to become a giver and a giver to become a taker. It doesn't work like that. There's always going to be one party loving the other party more. And if that's harmonious with you, so be it. So be it. You don't want everything to always be balanced like that. 50-50 ain't always harmonious, though it's balanced, but it's not harmonious. In some relationships, it may be 60-40 or 80-20. You know what I'm saying? You have to find out what works for you. And you can tailor make your relationship however you want it. Set those ground rules in the beginning. Don't be talking to someone, falling in love with someone, and you haven't really truly let them know how you really feel about things. Save time and let them know exactly what you want, exactly what you're looking for. And if they can't meet those, or if they say they can, but they're not showing you that they're willing to do it, let them go early. Don't waste your time. Because whenever you waste your time with someone that's not your true destiny pair, you're wasting time of being with your destiny pair. Your destiny pair is waiting on you to usurp your divinity and get yourself right, because they're waiting on you too. They're thinking about you too, wondering where you're at, what are you doing, who you're with, what you're thinking about, what you're eating. They're thinking about all that. Even before you get to know your destiny pair, you don't want the universe to fill anything in for you. You want to describe them in your mind, their height, their color, if they have bad breath or not, their build, all that stuff. There's nothing wrong with thinking about the thing that you want out of life. There's no such thing as, oh, that's not my type or anything like that. I mean, I guess it is. But me personally, when it comes to real love, it's always good to allow the universe to give you what it feels as if you need. Because sometimes what you think you need ain't it. It ain't it. If you're in your 40s or even late 30s or 50s, and you still going out trying to find love with your criteria and it's not working, allow the universe to bless you with what you think you need, what it feels as if you need. You know what I'm saying? You have to be open for love. Be someone's friend first, family. It's not always about the sexual connection. That raw sexual connection feels good, is great. But over time, all that stuff fails. I mean, it fades away after a while. And the connection you have is what keeps the love going. Me and my wife been together 29 years. I can speak on this. 29 years, same queen. We raised a daughter. She'll be 27 in June. But what I'm saying is there's been more ups than downs in our relationship. One thing about me, I think the man is the pulse of the home. The man is the pulse of the home. Because if you're treating your lady right, you're treating them cool, you're talking to them sweet, you're rubbing their back when they feel as if they need you, hugging them, letting them know you love them, it's going to really create a certain type of loving resonance in the home. And it's going to be good food for the kids to see and eat. How you treat your queen is how your future queen is going to want to be treated. Your future queen is in your daughter. How you treat your queen is how your future king, your son, is going to know how to treat a woman. So if you're raising your voice, cursing out your woman, physically harming your woman, you're giving your children a blueprint on how their life may be one day. Not all the time, but most of the time. When you have children in a house, you always have to be mindful of how you interact with your mate. You know what I'm saying, family? Even if you're not blessed to find a mate, because a good mate, a good soul mate or destiny pair is a gift from the gods. It's a gift. It's priceless. You can't buy love. It's one of those things that you have to attract. You have to put in effort and work. You have to be real with it. The more real you are, the more real the love will be. If you're playing this game, acting like you this and that, the love is going to be flawed. It's going to be fake. If you're wearing a lot of makeup, you're doing all these things to make yourself look the way you think you need to look to find love. Your real love is looking for the authentic, real you. And if you're coming with the makeup on and all this other stuff, you feel as if you need to look good, you're going to miss out on that one. You're going to attract someone that's looking for what you're looking like. And when you take that off, they're not going to be attracted to you. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm not saying stop wearing makeup. My wife wears it every now and then. I don't know a sister that don't. I mean, some of them do, some of them don't. But my thing is, I don't want you to feel as if you need to destroy yourself in order to attract the one that you really need in your life. Sometimes you just want to go out and be comfortable. Your energy, the pheromones you give off is going to attract your mate. You know what I'm saying? You really know that you're ready for love when you're always giving love. You're always in a good mood. You're always smiling. Whether you feel it or not, you have to project that. You have to project that light out, because all those light frequencies is going to attract other light frequencies that's in alignment with what you're spewing or what you're giving, family. It's just as simple as that. The biggest thing to love is to know that you deserve love. You have to know deep down in your soul that you deserve love. I'm worthy of love. You can't be thinking that you don't deserve love because you're going to attract someone that doesn't deserve you. There's these things called doxagraphs, and they're like spiritual entities that's within people that's been abused, that's been cheated on, that's been using drugs, excessive alcohol. And when you do that, when you have all those, I don't want to call them faults, but when you have all those issues, the doxagraph in you is going to attract the doxagraph in someone else that either has the same issues or is willing to deal with those issues. So when I say if you're in a relationship and it's been tumultuous, it's been really bad, it's really been harsh and heavy on you, it's good to take about 6 months off to allow all that doxagraph and detritus dissolve within you before you start dating again. That way, when you're dating again, you're not going to attract that same resonance. You're going to attract someone with some clean energy because you cleanse yourself. You have to cut the ties from all those old mates. And when a relationship is over, in most cases, physically, there's still a spiritual relationship going on. And that spiritual relationship may go on for years. It may go on for years. And sometimes you'll be with your new boo, and for whatever reason, your old boo will just pop in your head. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't cut that tie. You know what I'm saying, family? So, lastly, I want to leave you with this. When you do find the person you love, don't do things behind their back that you know you wouldn't want done to you. Don't do that, family. Because when you do something to someone and they say they're over it, they're going to be thinking about that every time they see you. It can be years later, and it's always going to be in the back of their mind, why did they do that to me? And it's going to taint the relationship a little bit. If you're lucky, the person may be strong enough to deal with it. But if you're not lucky, that seed of doubt is going to grow and they'll never trust you again. And that's no way to disrespect love. When a God sends you someone to love you and you disrespect them, they hate that more than anything. When they bless you with someone to love you and they love you unconditionally and you cheat on them or mistreat them or go behind their back and just not be on their team, that's one of the worst things you can do to someone you love. Because their level of love is going to be tainted and you'll never reach those highest heights of love that you could have. So hopefully you got some jewels, family. I wish you all find love out there. And if you can't find love, love yourself anyway. Not everyone's going to be blessed with love in this life, but everyone can love themselves. No one's going to be able to love you like you. If you can't have a mate or you can't find a mate or no one sees or you're not attracting the love of your life, just start going out and doing the things that you love to do. Because when you go out and start doing the things you love to do, the person that loves to do those things will then see you and you may be able to do things together. There's nothing wrong with going to the movies by yourself, traveling by yourself, going out to dinner by yourself, shopping by yourself. Cater to yourself by yourself so you'll know what it is that you like. So when you're on those dates, when you're meeting your boo, you can let them know, I like this, I like this, I like filet mignon, I like filet mignon, whatever you like to do, you can let them know because you're used to doing it. So hopefully you got some jewels, family, and I hope you all found love because love is good. Love is good. I'm going to tell you a story before I end this video. You know, when I was young growing up in the hood, a lot of men thought that you need to be with a lot of women to be a man. And me growing up, I thought that's how you needed to be. But when you give too much of your light away, your love that's looking for your light won't find you because your light's dim. Your light's been dimmed. And when you lose enough of your life facets, you'll never find that Shangri-La love that you're looking for, family. This goes for both men and women. There's nothing wrong with respecting yourself. Your light is your highest form of currency in the spiritual world, and you don't want to just give it away freely like that. When you create a destiny pair, when you find your destiny pair or someone you really love, you guys can feed off each other's light. There won't be a funnel of them just taking your light away and just throwing you away. You guys are going to be building each other up. And you know you found good love when you're not arguing, no one's cheating on each other, your money's doing better, you're feeling good, and everything around you is good. That's when you know you found good love. It's not about how much money you have. It's not about the nice clothes and things that you have, how much you travel. Look around you and see how everyone around you that you love are doing. That's a great way to let you know you found love, family. So on that note, it's your boy Chris Enlightened. I'm in love. I love my queen. Divine Queen. I love my baby. I love my daughter too. I love my mom. I love all the women around me. I've always been partial to women because women helped raise me. And I give thanks that my father wasn't in my life. My mama couldn't teach me how to be a man, but she was able to teach me how to love a woman. I seen my mama hurt a lot as a young man. And I made myself a promise that I wasn't going to treat my queen like I've seen people treat my mom. And the best thing you can do is when you have a mother and you're a man, is show her how much you appreciate her by treating your queen like you wish that she would have been treated. That's the best thing you can do for your mama. Okay, family? So on that note, I wish you all peace and love. You already know what I'm doing. I'm out here winning.